June 1776. Hundreds of British warships appear in New York Harbor, determined to smash the American rebellion. Defeated on Long Island, driven from Lower Manhattan, the Americans pen their hopes on Fort Washington on the New York side of the Hudson, and Fort Lee high on the New Jersey Palisades. If the British win control of the river, they will split the colonies in two. With sunken ships and iron-tipped spikes placed in the river to drive the British ships towards the fort's guns, the rebels attack with cannonades, fire ships, even a secret submersible. By November, it's all for naught. A despondent Washington watches from the cliffs of Fort Lee as thousands of his troops surrender in the brief battle for Fort Washington. Times are desperate for Americans. A crisis is looming for George Washington.
I am wearied almost to death, General George Washington.
4 days later, 5,000 royal troops in a daring night landing scale New Jersey's Palisades unopposed. Alerted by a lone horseman and hopelessly outnumbered, Fort Lee's soldiers barely have time to grab their muskets and retreat to Newbridge. 50 cannon, tents, hundreds of barrels of flour, ammunition, and more are abandoned at Fort Lee. The British troops find a few drunken American soldiers and some of that scoundrel Common Sense man's letters. The Continental Army retreats across New Jersey to Pennsylvania. Will they return to fight another day?
This is a most terrible event. Its consequences are justly to be dreaded. Colonel Henry Knox.
Stand where Washington stood as he surveyed the Hudson. Hike the same Palisades the British and Hessians climb. Close your eyes and perhaps you will hear the cannonade. It's all here in New Jersey, the crossroads of the American Revolution.